Another clip where we spoke about about give and take on champs being forgotten technique from what champs do you think currently still embody them? A lot of older champs embody the give and take. They usually smooth out the curve of the give and take. It's a lot easier to point out the example of smoothing out of the curve instead of like finding that outright example of give and take principle existing. I guess one of the most obvious give and take champions would be something like Xerath. Xerath is an incredible example of a design of give and take. Yeah, like the give and take example of Xerath is like a wonderful design. Okay, think about this. Can I think about it for a second, chat? If it would please your highness, stop gifting for like 2 fucking seconds so I can think about it. Yeah, like the Xerath beauty of the give and take is the fact that you're incredible. You have really. Oh, we really need some anti-heal here. Fuck! I'll just wait. I guess I really need some anti-heal here. So black fire. Do I go DFT and go anti-heal? Nah. Is that too crazy? Is that Soraka lane? I can't tell if that's Soraka lane. If I know it's Soraka lane, I could go DFT. I'm guessing that's Morgana jungle. It could be Zed jungle, Morgana mid. Could be Morgana APC with Soraka mid. That would be wild. I wonder if I go DFT and the first item is anti-heal. Is that troll? Is that troll? That might be troll, but I'm gonna try it. We haven't played DFT yet. Let's get it. Okay, okay. I love it. And this guy's going Dark Harvest. Dark Cosmic Jinn. What was I talking about? Yeah, the Xerath example. Okay, so Xerath is a champion that does a lot of damage, a lot of range, okay? The trade back is you don't get guaranteed damage, you need to land your fucking abilities. The stun is better the longer the range of the stun, okay? Incentivizing you to play a range. But here's the counter incentive example. You run out of mana extremely quickly if you shoot from range, and you're unable to farm, okay? What do you have to do for the give and take to make it justified? You have to auto-attack a minion, so you cannot play from range, to regen a little bit of mana. It's such a brilliant example of you have to play long range spacing, but also you're supposed to walk up and hit close range, right? Makachi, thank for the 10 gifted subs on YouTube. Fucking hell. Appreciate 10 memberships. This guy wants Dark Harvest. So that's the beauty of it, right? It's forcing you to play melee. Okay, get another thing. If you want to get extra mana regen, you auto-attack a champion, okay? So not only do you have to go closer range, but you gotta go closer range into a champion. How crazy is that? That might be a kill. That's why we heal. How crazy of a design is that? All of your abilities are skill shots. You're rewarded for long range and consecutive hits and multiple hits. But you also have to go closer range to get the play. Like, how insane is that? It's such a beautiful, clear example of give and take on a champion. And that is why Xerath can never be a broken champ. Can never really break the game. Because he has built-in parameters that keep him, like, that keep him at bay. Anyway. She gets so much move speed. My Jhin does have Dark Harvest. He's not gonna expect my damage. Oh my god, he gets Dark Harvest. We are owning these guys. You can go recall. You can go recall. I can freeze it. Okay. I'll wait for 800. I'll wait for 800 here. I'm gonna trim the wave actually. I'll trim the wave so it doesn't fully crash. I have to hold it a little bit. Okay, okay, this has been massive. I just have to recall now. We're offset for a second. If I can recall here, I'm just the strongest being in the universe. Jhin is Dark Harvesting. I'm getting the anti-heal. Like, we are just golden right now. Huge, huge. Dark Harvest Jhin, Chad behavior, always. He gets a little bit of experience solo here to match. I wonder how much anti-heal value we're gonna get. really wants it. He really wants to get it. Cosmic Perspective of Life. Yeah, DFT should extend the duration of legendaries. Or, what am I? The duration of anti-heal. Because it is magical damage. And Oblivion Orb stays the magic damage, does it? Because it interacts with... It used to be adaptive, now they changed it to fully magic. When it was adaptive, you could turn into AD, maybe... Come on, brother! Okay. We gotta make her miss the experience here. We're gonna die. I'm gonna die to a gank here. Okay, okay. We are kind of owning. Let's go, Summy. 195. I never believed in it, but you're gonna reach a full year. You might be insane like that. You might be a totally different kind of beast, Summy. Yeah, we're demolishing this bot lane. What a joy it is to play with a sentient life form compared to that previous AD carry we had. Like a jungle fill on AD carry with ego like worse than fucking Tarzan. That was just horrendous experience. This feels so much better. Vacations? Yeah, I feel that. But it would be dangerous. She gone? Psycho! Psycho 05, thank you so much. Appreciate tier 1, buddy. Welcome to the enjoy the badge and emotes. No ads and the rewind. Pretty sure I reduced some healing there. I found that Q, by the way. I took in the third shot to find the Q in between minions as well. Just in case Jhin doesn't have enough. Honestly, him getting Dark Harvest at this point is more valuable than getting a kill. She's so fast, she avoids it. Maybe the Q does the kill though. No? Good move by her. Maybe you can snipe. Nice try. I tried. I tried to set him up there. He gets a... No. Jhin is gonna be here shortly. Nice double hit. Nice. Okay, we're getting max value. Jhin W is gonna be up in like 3 seconds. Nice. Nice cleanup. Very nice long delayed dance and then to clean up. Hubris! Oh yeah! He's hubrising all over him. Now I actually get to buy items for myself. No, Oblivion Orb did his job so far. What a beautiful game. I like the attempt. Doesn't have it. If he goes for a minion Q, I go for kill. Okay, his W is back up. Also open a W's forward there. She doesn't get assist, but it's fine.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I made a big misplay there. W wasted. My Jhin is so strong. Ah! I'm dead. My bad. Jhin does so much damage. My bro is stacked up. What the fuck is going on? Chat, what the fuck is this game? Not really sure what to even build here. Here, let's go Ludens.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. Honestly, DFT worked in this game. It had very good value.
Ally has been slain.
It almost doubled my heal value. Or anti-heal. Are we still gonna lose? You never know. Because their bot is like a lane that you can't really beat. They can get fed off of them. But they can't really beat their lane, right? They're always gonna be doing exactly what they're doing. A bunch of healing and a bunch of annoying shit. He always does the same juke. I'd love to save my ult here. I'm running! Okay, maybe I am running actually. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Why would I be running? Yeah, we got the bot turret. Call an ambulance! But not for me. I don't wanna fuck around with this shutdown. I could, but probably not worth it. Could be a kill? No? Bit of a trash aim by him. Oh man. That's not worth. There's no way that's worth it. He flashed for literally 100 gold. He flashed to get a cannon minion. He flashed not to miss a plate on a turret. As a guy who's worth 1 billion, there's no way that's worth it. He didn't get Dark Harvest, so I guess it's worth it. He's right.
Has destroyed a turret.
He's right. It's hubris and Dark Harvest, you know. It would appear that it may not have been worth it.
Shut down.
She got rolled.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright. I got a lot of AP. I got a lot of raw AP. Shutdown is temporary, Dark Harvest is forever. I can't afford to die. Enemies are making a comeback. Go, go! Just point and click dash, brother. Damn, he's dead. Soraka is coming, we gotta kill quickly. Insta dash, then think later. Well. Don't silence, please. Nice. Okay, Ari's coming. Fuck! We're actually gonna lose this game. I have only one dragon. How do I carry this? Is 10-0 not enough? 10-0 not enough. Really fed Jin into a bunch of squishies. Nah, this should be good, right? There's no way this is not gonna be good for us. Emerald to Ivern would like to know why Korean players are considered good with over 50% F-rep rate. They're good because people judge in a very shallow manner. Most streamers that have been to Korea, pretty much all of them, that came from like EU West, let's say, or even NA. Let's even factor in NA players here. They're gonna tell you that Korea is overhyped and overblown because they will manage to climb to the basically similar ranks that they would on their regular servers. Okay, what a major difference is for Korea is that it's more mechanical because naturally it plays in a lower ping, and they play a bunch of games and they focus on the min-maxing of the early game, and they're pretty good at that, right? But the drawback of that is that they're pretty bad on macro and they're very tiltable. But when people judge what's being a good player, they are shallow. They're interpreting it in a very shallow manner, and they're looking over at the most obvious thing, which is, oh, I'm a Yasuo and I dash flash, oh, I'm a Yone, I dash flash. They're not interpreting it in a way of like mental fortitude or a good macro or tactics, right? Because those are more obscure concepts that people don't really see. So when you see a big Z outplay, it's like, oh, these guys are the best on the planet. And that's why I think EU West has a very good chance of being the best server in the world. Like, it's a very good contender, right? Even though a lot of people would attribute to Korea immediately. I may be a bit fed in this one. I may be taking this one in my control. Give him Dark Harvest. Give the man Dark Harvest. Okay, never mind. Man is not getting Dark Harvest. I've anti-healed a lot here. For early game, this is pretty good anti-healing, and it's gonna get better and better. They need Azzapp to change their mental like EU West. I don't believe I had that much impact overall in the US, but there might be a marginal impact. You did? I mean, I did impact just by the virtue of playing it out myself, right? I'm changing the statistics a little bit. But when it comes to other people, you did, you fucking did. Oh, my bad, guys, my bad. So how does the logic track that the US doesn't have the best pros? Pro scene is different. That's a good question, actually. That is a good question. Solo queue is a big component of getting the pros, but the more important part of the pros is the pipeline of player, the streamer, to the amateur to pro, right? The pipeline is what matters. The cultural differences. That is the number one thing when it comes to being a pro. To becoming a pro, right? That is the number one thing. And the EU West pipeline is a little bit messed up. NA pipeline is messed up for different reasons. They have a lot of, they have more money than EU West, but they have like they're not fostering native talent. They're just buying a bunch of shit from across the seas, which is hindering their capacity to become better. Plus, they don't have really many smaller tournaments and shit. EU West has access to a bunch of different smaller regions like Turkey, like Russia, EU, Nordic and East, and it's siphoning from all of these regions and honing a lot of good players. EU West has a lot of really good individual players, but there is no real structure that will propel people to become pro, right? Like, you can be rank 1 on the ladder, nobody's gonna get you to a pro team. You're not even gonna get as much of a fucking tryout. Is nobody gonna die here? Bro, what is going on? I've been fighting him for 2 hours. Is it a fact or just your opinion? It's my opinion based on the things that are observed, but like, I'm basing it off of the facts. These are facts. North America has less players. North America is basically the same player base like Nordic and East, a little slow brother of Europe West. EU West's pro scene consists of Nordic and East and EU West, which is like 4 million ranked players. It's like quadruple DNA. They have a lot of talent to siphon from, it's just that they have really, really bad structure and bad contracts, bad jobs. It's not considered a like a... In a lot of the countries in the EU West and Nordic and East, basically, like, going pro is not considered like a real job. Think about like Balkan area, and even to this day there's drama about perks becoming like super popular, making a lot of money from video games. I've read articles from Croatia like basically yapping at a bunch of fucking boomers like, this guy plays video games and he makes 100k. Like, shut the fuck up, right? There's a bunch of moronic stuff like that in the rooted culture, whereas in Korea becoming a pro player is very... It's not even accepted, it's almost encouraged. It's like a big deal. And they have like the fangirl and fanboy culture at such a degree that these people become rock stars. So if you want to be good, you want to be the best, you spend like 12 hours, 16 hours a day grinding. That's something that doesn't happen. Like, North American pros will practice for 4 hours and then play Fortnite because they got the bag and they don't care. There is no cultural drive to become the very best. Wriggle! Thank you so much for the Prime, buddy. Thanks for the Prime. Welcome to the Squid Squid. Really, really appreciate it. He's in the brush. Probably middle. Okay. Damn. Alright. Your real life job, bro? I finished IT university, but no, this takes more than what a full-time job would take. I spend probably more time streaming than a lot of people spend working, plus like a lot of other stuff that I do on the side just to keep everything running smoothly. There's just not enough time in my day to do another job, and thankfully I don't need to because you guys drop these primes and support and subscribe and keep the lights on, you know, you keep the show going. Just stop streaming, true. Even after taxes? Yeah, I mean... I'm at a very comfortable spot now as a streamer that I don't really have to worry about my income, basically. Damn. He had vision, he avoided my E. Thankfully I don't have to stress about nonsense like having enough money to survive, which is a weird thing to think about, but it is the actual brutal reality. Because, like, okay, here's like a double-edged sword principle, basically, that exists. Like, when you... I got the unfortune and fortune at the same time of being a Bosnian for streaming. The bad thing is that I had to go through many hurdles that a lot of other people didn't. Basically because there's nobody existing before me doing this as a job. It was like a completely unpaved road that I had nobody to learn from and nobody to help me out. Weird taxation landscape, weird rules, slower start, kickstarting, not a native English speaker, right? A lot of these different hurdles that some people don't have. But the fortunate part of it, at the end of the day, is the fact that Bosnia as a country is not that expensive compared to a lot of like Western regions, right? When you come in from United States, UK, Austria, Germany, whatever, your living is much more expensive compared to mine. So what happens is if you like live from Germany, you throw like 5 different subs or like give 5 subs or like do like a $20 donation. To you, that's like, okay, I skipped out on a fucking mocha latte at my local Starbucks for 20 bucks. You know, I skipped out on that. For a Bosnian, that's like, oh great, I just got 2 fucking meals paid for. Like my entire day has been sorted. You know? I'm pissed chilling now. And that's like the fortunate part of it. So once you get to a certain point of success, it kind of drives itself and is chilling. So now I'm telling you, I'm very thankful that I don't have to think about money. I don't have to think about like monetary situation, capital, or any of that. And I don't think I'm by nature a very greedy person to say, I guess. Kind of weird to say about yourself, but I don't really have many spending habits. I don't really use money, like, short of living in like these crazy ways. And it helps out, you know. So again, I'm just chilling, making sure I'm safe, I can provide my family stability and safety net, and that's all that matters. I'm doing what I love and I'm enjoying it, you know. That's the beauty of it. How'd you learn English? In RuneScape. Started playing RuneScape and I learned English because it was a necessity to trade with other people before the Grand Exchange. What did your parents think of streaming first? At first they didn't understand it because how the fuck you would? It's like, if you had their lived experience, streaming is like, it doesn't even cross your radar. It's like, I can't time it, man. I can't time it in Korea. I swear. I can't get good timing on these Zonias to save my life. Has to be frame perfect. We're gonna throw this game. My teammates just keep fighting and dying. It's a weird concept to be like live streaming video games. And you can live from that. Weird, but like a whole new world, you know? Ah. Damn. This set is good. I don't know how these guys are dying. Are you maxed in OSRS? No. I have like, I don't know, level 80 character or something. I played RuneScape through like dial-up internet. Like the beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, you know? I played it like that. I could play like as a kid one hour per day because it was very expensive. Me and my brother would share PC and like would play 1 hour per day. Yeah, limited internet is a concept that probably a lot of you aren't even aware of, but you would pay like a hefty price for megabytes. Nowadays, unlimited is just the norm everywhere. Like, I'm such a boomer. I go to like the SIM card stand in Korea here, and I want to buy connection. I'm like, is this unlimited? I want connection for 30 days. Is this unlimited? And I was like, of course. Like, what? We're gonna limit you to 2 gigabytes or what? What do you want? You know? Nice! Fuck that guy, and he flashed. It's a good front to back. Maybe? Damn, the true damage didn't proc. I did apply a lot of pressure right as my team is touching down the turret, which is what we want either way, because We wanna bait out a mistake. Not of my team. Ideally a mistake of the enemy team. Can you get this? No? Morgana has to die. What the fuck? She rolled him, dude. She reacted on the charm. Medieval, yo, what up? I gotta give up another one. Zed is gonna clean us up. We don't have counterplate to Zed here. Thank you so much, Medieval. Appreciate the prime. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we need one good fight. One good fight and we gotta win here. I'm gonna go decap here, honestly. They're here. They're not here. Thought they would be doing some cheesy shit. Turns out they're just stealing. Let's go. Gonna expire any second now. Nice, he has no flash. One by one, we can end the game. Come on. It's actually playable. Yeah! One by one, we can end the game. Come on, baby. They overextended. They fucked up their tempo. I thought they would be doing cheesy shit, and if we break the tempo, we completely just flood them. They were stealing, but they overstayed. I baited him to stay. Play in. Fuck the cannon. I have to play long range for insurance. Okay. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it! That ended up being tougher than usual. 69 on Hubris. Yeah, it's just VelKoz and Jhin are both like utility characters that help their team achieve victory. Cannon left at the end. It's not easy. It's not easy to win that shit, but god damn, we rolled it. If you enjoyed that video, watch this next. Also, majority of our content comes from our direct live streams, which happen almost daily, so consider joining those and being part of the community live. Appreciate all of your support.